the boy who dreamed, the star who never forgot. In a world filled with fleeting fame and distant idols, one man continues to stand apart. He is not just a celebrity. He is a story. A journey. A fire that refuses to dim. Dylan Wang, the actor who captured hearts as Dao Mingxi in Meteor Garden, is celebrating another year of life today. But this is not just a birthday. This is an experience. A chapter written with laughter, tears, surprises, and unforgettable memories. And let us tell you, what happened at Dylan's birthday celebration has fans, friends, and even industry legends speechless. From a private island escape to raw emotional moments that left everyone in tears, this was a birthday that unfolded like a K-drama written by destiny itself. Get ready for a front row seat into the most beautiful and cinematic birthday celebration you've ever witnessed. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss the biggest stories in the world of entertainment. The invitation that broke the internet. Weeks before his birthday, rumors began swirling online. Was Dylan Wang planning something massive? Or something deeply personal? And then, on the first day of June, a mysterious video appeared on his official fan page. It showed a paper lantern floating into the sky, carrying one simple message. To those who have walked with me in silence, in sunshine, and in storms, join me, wherever you are. No details. No dates. Just a feeling. Just a heartbeat. And fans knew, this birthday would be like no other. A hidden island straight from a dream. Then the day came. And with it, the biggest surprise yet. Dylan's birthday celebration was revealed to be taking place on a hidden island off the coast of Bali. The island had been transformed. Golden lanterns swayed from the trees. Soft silk ribbons danced in the wind. White roses were scattered across the sands. The beach glowed under floating candles and torches shaped like stars. And in the center of it all stood a long glass runway that reflected the moon. That was not a fashion show. That was Dylan's idea of walking through his memories. A runway through the past. Every step a chapter. Every reflection a dream. Dylan arrives like a scene from a romance drama. As the sun began to dip into the horizon, the music shifted. A soft piano began to play. And then, through the golden mist, Dylan arrived. He was dressed in white. Linen shirt loose at the collar. His hair softly tousled by the ocean breeze. He stepped barefoot onto the runway. Not saying a word. Just walking slowly. As if embracing every second of the moment. Fans who were lucky enough to be invited gasped. They said it felt like watching a movie unfold in real time. But this was no movie. This was Dylan Wang, real, grounded, grateful. The surprise guest who made him cry. Then came the first twist of the night. A helicopter descended over the island. Lights dimmed. Silence filled the space. And out stepped a woman wrapped in lavender silk. She was not a co-star. Not a manager. Not a PR assistant. She was his high school drama teacher. The one who first told Dylan, you could be someone. He hadn't seen her in years. And when he laid eyes on her, he stopped walking. His hands trembled. He dropped to his knees. And hugged her like a boy who had just returned home. The cameras caught his tears. The whispers of thank you. The kind of gratitude that words could never carry. That moment would go viral within hours. It was raw. It was real. And it was everything. Letters from fans, the night the stars listened. After the dinner. After the dancing. After the performances. There was a moment unlike any other. A simple wooden box was placed in front of Dylan. Inside were letters. Hundreds of them. Sent by fans from over 80 countries. Each one handwritten. each one filled with stories of love, survival, and hope. Dylan sat cross-legged on the sand, reading them one by one. The cameras rolled, but no one spoke. Only the waves whispered. One letter read, "You taught me that I am enough, even when the world says I am not. Thank you for being my mirror when I could not see myself." Another said, "My mother watched Meteor Garden while going through her treatment. You were the reason she smiled every evening." And one more, short and quiet. "You saved me." Dylan folded his hands, bowed his head, and cried. Not for himself, but for the weight of their love. Because he realized, in that moment, that he was more than an actor. He was a lifeline. The cake that carried his soul. Then came the cake. But forget tiers of fondant or expensive frosting. This cake was humble, elegant, and deeply personal. It was shaped like a stage, with miniature versions of his most iconic characters. Each candle lit by someone important from his past. From his best friend, to a co-star, to the man who cast him in his first drama. The message on the cake read, "To the boy who never stopped dreaming, may your next year be filled with even bigger dreams." Dylan smiled. Not the smile of a star posing for a picture, but the smile of someone who finally felt seen. Fireworks and a silent wish. At midnight, the music paused. The lights dimmed. Everyone turned their eyes to Dylan. He was handed a single lantern. This time, there was no message written on it. He closed his eyes, whispered something only he would know, and released it into the sky. The moment it floated upward, a wave of fireworks erupted behind him. The sky became a canvas of light, and in the center of it stood Dylan. A silhouette. A star. A dreamer. Fans around the world light the night. But the celebration was not limited to that island. Around the world, thousands of fans participated in a synchronized tribute. In Times Square. In Seoul. In Paris. In Nairobi. In Tokyo. In Manila. Fans held lanterns, phones, candles, and whispered their own birthday wishes for Dylan. They uploaded them using the tag #DylanWonForever, #TheBoyWhoDreamed, #HappyDylanDay. The messages poured in, and by sunrise, Dylan's birthday tribute had become the #1 trending topic in Asia. The final toast. As dawn approached, Dylan stood again before everyone. He raised his glass of water and said, "You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room. You just need to speak from your heart. Thank you for hearing mine. Thank you for loving me not as a product, but as a person. This is not just my birthday. This is our story. And it's just getting started." The crowd erupted into applause. Some cried. Some laughed. Some simply stared, knowing they had witnessed a moment that would live in their memories forever. Clapperboard. OUTRO, the man behind the name. As the sun rose over the ocean, Dylan Wang stood at the edge of the shore, his feet in the water, his eyes on the horizon. He did not pose. He did not perform. He simply breathed. And with that breath, he reminded us all that behind the glitz, behind the roles, behind the headlines, there is a man, a dreamer, a soul full of love. Happy birthday, Dylan Wang. You are not just a star. You are the heartbeat of a generation. and to our loyal viewers. If this story moved you, if you felt like you were there, if Dylan Wang means something to you too, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and stay with us for more stories that stir your soul. Because in this world of drama, dreams, and destiny, you are not just watching. You are part of the story.